I'm Pam Granger-Gale with Majik Studios. I'm here today to give you the basics for marbling. I'm going to go over how to make size. I'm going to go over the paints and how to apply the paints. I'm going to show you a couple of fun things that you can do with simple tools around your house. Alright, draw some water and let it sit overnight to get rid of all the chemicals through the air, and then follow your directions to make the methyl cellulose, and you can see it's much thicker here. Next, you want to set out all of your supplies. Your cup holder, build that. Push your cups in there, pour your paints in the cup holders, and have newspaper strips handy, and your methyl cell is in the cookie tray. Check out these funky combs and a wooden skewer and an old knitting needle. Next, you want to skim the tray. I do it approximately 3 times on the first go round because you want to get off hair, dust, and air bubbles. And I just float my fingertips down the side of that cookie tray, which I bought at the Dollar Tree. I bet you have one near you, or a Dollar General. And next, you're ready to grab your pipette. Please squeeze the bulb of the pipette to draw the paint up. As I am putting the paint on the surface, I'm watching to see how it spreads. And the yellow needs a little help, so I'm going to put some marbling surfactant in. As you can tell, my bottle is kind of old and has been through many paint situations. Now watch as the paint, same paint but just with surfactant, it spreads a little easier. See how fast the dots start to appear? Next, I'm going to put on red. I'm sticking to a primary theme. Marbling colors are meant to float separately and not necessarily mix. So I'm watching the blue here to make sure that it spreads well. Marbling is such a fickle art form that you fall in love with, but you do need to pay attention to the temperature and the humidity of your work area. Next, grab your funky tools, and I'm going to use the old knitting needle and just draw whatever direction you feel like. This is the part of marbling that is so relaxing. You know, just let your hand move in any direction. At any point in time when you're ready, stop, grab the paper. I grab it diagonally and put the lower corner down first and then roll the top corner down. Now roll that back, and I will show you. I have this plastic board that I lay that on. Next, you want to skim just like you started at the first, but look at this. It gets off the paint that's floating on the surface, because marbling is a surface-to-surface contact, so all of the paint is floating on the top. And see, there's less paint on that strip. And I'm doing a half a tray because I saw a lot of blue on that skimming, and so I wanted to get that off first, but I'm going to do one more skim all the way down. But what about the paint you see on the bottom? Oh, and see that, how clear that is? The paint on the bottom is like the Titanic. It's going to stay there. So you can choose another color combination and drop it onto the surface and watch it expand. Next, I'm doing purple. Purple and green together are really good. And in the far left-hand corner of my cup holder is white. It's also called colorless extender because what it's doing is it's pushing the paints away to make it white. And white is awfully fun to put in because it adds a pop of color and contrast that you need in marbling. So this time I'm taking that funky comb and again just drawing in any direction that I would like up and down, sideways, just whatever you feel like. Then I'm going to grab the knitting needle because I feel like the design needs a few accent points of some circles, spirals, as these are looking like. And this is the joy of marbling, that anything you want to do is correct. So make this fun for yourself. Okay, I'm grabbing that paper again, placing it diagonally. If you're left-handed, you could use your left hand down in the corner. Here are the finished papers after they have been dried.
Well, now, what did you think of that? Wasn't that just the best fun? Now, you are started off on a long and happy journey with marbling. What I demonstrated today was freestyle. I have other patterns and techniques that you can look for on my website, www.majik-studios.com, and you can purchase those for a nominal sum and learn more patterns. Okay, thanks so much. I hope you enjoy that. Reach out to me. If you have any questions, you can email me at majikstudios207@gmail.com. And remember, Majik is always spelled M-A-J-I-K. Thanks again. Pam saying marble on.